Mr. President, sir, and my fellow Americans, my name is Karin Jensen. I'm the co-host of a brand new national podcast called Daunting Discourse. It's a podcast for everyone. I didn't vote for you, Mr. Trump, but I associate with someone who did.
That would be me. Fellow Americans and President Trump. I not only voted for Trump bans, I busted my butt to help get you a Michigan win and get you elected to make America great again. So honestly, when Karin invited me over to talk about this and I parked my truck in front of her house, I was pleased that my truck didn't get keyed and her house didn't burn down.
It's true. So I respectfully asked Bree to partner with me on this important work, and she said yes. And she even named the podcast Daunting Discourse. Our goal is to model how Americans, regardless of your politics, can step up with reasonable conversation and help each other during the hard times that you, Mr. President, have told us to prepare for.
So first, I did name it, you're welcome. But full disclosure, you said it first, you just used more words. Now let me offer some perspective. Hard times that we've endured over the decisions of the last administration and what appears to be government fraud, which has now been uncovered through Musk's work in Doge.
This podcast was born in a moment of stress for me personally. Since you took office, sir, I have lost $85,000 in my retirement account. But I was up $10,000 in your first week, so I'm trying to trust the process.
In my common folk neck of the woods, I hear your pain, Karin. However, it's not the same as mine. We don't share the same wealth. I do not live on Wall Street country. I come from agricultural land and from a family of carpenters and entrepreneurs in small business. And personally, years of business of snotty noses and dirty diapers.
She's been here for generations. I just moved here. I'm a homesteader, and now I run an AI consulting business. This stock market situation wasn't part of my plan. But I'll give you credit, Mr. President. This challenge forced me to think creatively, and I actually did connect with you here because I know that being CEO is a very lonely job. I've been chief of staff to tech CEOs, and there's never enough altitude or clarity. But what I want to share is what I'm seeing on the ground. From here in Michigan to towns nationwide, on the news, I'm a news junkie. People of every background are peacefully pushing back because they're hurting. This is why I asked Bree to do DD.
Karin, I'm glad actually that you're feeling pain because I and others like me have been feeling pain for years. Pain forces us and obviously has forced us to find a remedy.
You too.
And to President Trump, I say thank you for having the courage and strength to pursue the difficult task of growing America, even for the common folks. Pursuit for us, even after your life, was literally almost taken not once but twice on this mission.
While your administration rebuilds, we want to help fill the gap, the communications gap on the ground.
Daunting Discourse is a boots-on-the-ground movement.
We want to help every town in America connect, neighbor to neighbor, with discussions and decisions and information that promote the same thought.
We all bleed red.
Yep. This is just the democratic process we're doing here with Daunting Discourse, offering a public service to this nation and healing. Our ask today, please have your people, Mr. President, help us get a Daunting Discourse Facebook page in every zip code with ChatGPT aggregating resources across physical health, mental health, job placement sources. Details will be in comments.
In Bree language, we are seeking to create places where people can come together on common grounds and common resources. We're not actually asking for your permission because, well, we've already begun the work locally. But President Trump, your support could help Americans hear what we're trying to say to one another.
We're still one nation, under stress maybe.
But we're indivisible.
We can better support ourselves
when we support each other. Look at us, together.
Please join us on Daunting Discourse. Thank you.
Thanks.